Aloha everyone, and welcome back to AlohaJenn's beauty blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to my new device routine demo video. Now, today I am going to demonstrate how I'm going to use the Jove's mask in my skincare routine. I'm going to be using it 5 days a week. I'm also going to show you how I'm going to use the Osmosis Epic Skin Tool for product penetration. And since today is Sunday, it is my Airshot Mode treatment day with the Medicube Booster Pro. So we are including this in my device routine for the next 4 weeks just on Airshot Mode. Because I really love what it does for my pores. So we're going to do that, and this counts as an exfoliation. I'm going to show you my skincare items that I'm going to be using during these 4 weeks. The only thing that we're not going to have here is my treatments that I will be doing, because at least once a week I like to do a mask of some sort, of a treatment on my skin. But before I get into Airshot Mode, let's take a look at my skin. I did take my before pictures, so that's something that we'll see. But where I would really like to see improvement in my skin, and I'm hoping that this mask will help me with this, is I'd like to see improvement right in through here. It says it's supposed to help with laxicity of the skin. I'd like to see if it does anything for my jowling right here. And then here is the side of my face that is the worst. Oh, I have a breakout right there. Well, we'll see what it does for that. So here, this is scarring from my accident. So I have partial of my lip gone right here, but I have all these little wrinkles right in through here, and the skin is more lax on here because I do have bone loss, because in my accident, I lost a tooth and there was an infection in there and they didn't get it in time. So the bone where that tooth was, where the roots were, the bone is gone. So I couldn't get an implant, so I have a bridge. So I do have bone loss, and that's why this side looks more lax than this side. And that's the reason why I have more wrinkles right over here. But I mean, as you can see here in between my brows, I have like fine lines for my 11s right here, but you can't see that. I have this wrinkle right here that has greatly improved that you can't really see. Now the Joe's mask does not cover the eye area. It's like right here, it's completely open. So we'll see how far that light will come up, but it says it's supposed to help improve dark circles. And as you can see, my eyes need a lot of help. They just do not look good. I need some lift in there, and we're not going to be using microcurrent. I haven't used microcurrent in like 2 months, but I want you to take a look here. As you know, I don't really have any set in wrinkles around my eyes. You can see some very fine lines starting right here from, me squinting or smiling. You can see them when I smile, but when I'm not smiling, you do not see the wrinkles. So that's going to be, tough to see with this mask. But I'm hopeful that we'll see some improvements in my skin. Now for my neck, I will be using the Aduro neck piece. And so let's get into the Airshot Mode. Not this week, but next week we'll be getting into some fascia routines using these tools to help release fascia tension. I'm not going to do that this week. This week I am going to start the block therapy starter program. That's a 9-day class, or 9 classes that are about 20 to 30 minutes long. And then after I finish the starter program, I'll take an after picture, which will hopefully be next Sunday. And then I'm going to go in and do a round of the facelifter paddle. And then we will take that. This is 9 classes, and they're all about like 20 to about almost 30 minutes long. So this takes time. And I'm like thinking like, maybe I shouldn't start this right away. Maybe I should wait until I finish up with my job. Because I quit my job, by the way. I quit it on Friday, so I have 2 weeks left there. I don't know what's gonna happen. I quit it without knowing if I'm going to go back to my old job officially yet. I mean, I did have a meeting with my old boss, and she said, yes, they want me back, and we agreed verbally on everything, but I don't have an official start date yet. And when I go back to my old job, it's gonna allow me more time to do things that I love, like my devices and my tools and all that stuff. So this, I'm not sure when I'm gonna incorporate this. I have to see what happens after I do the starter program and what happens with my job situation. But I will be doing block therapy. I really desperately need it now. I have not been taking care of myself like how I should with exercising and taking care of my fascia. My diet's been pretty good. I'm taking all my supplements, drinking water. It's just, I have been lacking sleep, except for the last 2 days I did get some sleep. But so anyways, I'm kind of losing my mind. Hopefully things will calm down here. So let's do my air shot mode really quick. So we're going to turn on the Booster Pro. I'm really going to miss this for product penetration. It's so good. So we're going to go air shot mode. I'm going to use level 2, and I'm just going to do this really quickly. And before I started here with this, I did cleanse my skin with the Osmosis Purify Cleanser. That's an enzyme cleanser. So to help with those dead skin cells that are ready to be lifted off, and also help unglue some of those dead skin cells that are kind of ready to lift off, and so we can get a really nice, great exfoliation. So this feels a little bit zappy on my skin today. I would say that my skin is a little bit sensitive today. I don't know what's going on with our weather, but it seems like it's turning into fall here this last week. And then yesterday it rained, which was really weird.
1 minute passed.
But I have been so stressed out that, especially like Friday was so stressful for me that, when you're stressed, it has an effect on your skin too. Your skin can be a little bit more sensitive. And my skin definitely feels sensitive to this today. I'm using level 2. And I'm actually think I'm gonna switch it down to level 1 because it feels really sensitive on this side to where it feels a little bit stingy. Could be that my skin is sensitive too, because last night we had dinner with my best friend, and on the way to her house and to dinner, my husband had the air conditioner on and it was blasting in my face, and it just like dried it out. That's where my Dalba First Serum Spray came in. I carry one of these in my purse. I love that stuff. It is so good. Okay, let me tweak my brows. Now, I did notice like right here on my forehead and a little bit right here, it looks like I have some congestion in there that I need to clean out. But usually I get that every week, and I haven't done extractions for probably almost 2 months on my skin, and I normally have to do them like every other week in these areas where I have larger pores, because if I don't, then they get dark and they look bigger. And then also what happens is they turn into blackheads. So I'm very diligent about cleaning out my pores. And as someone who has large pores, you know what I'm talking about. And I think I'm just going to come over here. And then since I don't use this around my eyes, I do get congestion right in here because I do have large pores right in here too. So that is definitely something that I will include maybe next weekend. I have to see. We got a lot of stuff going on. Like this week, we're getting a new HVAC system because ours is really old and it's sucking a lot of energy. So if you guys remember, I told you that my husband and I, we invested in the new Tesla Powerwall because we live in California. And when it's really hot, they'll, just shut off your power. So we're getting tired of it. We're getting tired of them raising the prices of gas and electricity. So we updated our solar to have more panels. We have like a solar farm on top of our house. And we invested in the Tesla Powerwall. So we have 2 of those hooked up, which it's, backup batteries. And what happens is our solar, as it gets recharged, during the day from the sun, it charges up the Tesla Powerwall batteries to capacity. And then once they're fully charged, they kick in, and then we go completely off grid, and we don't use we use the energy that we produce. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. So in the app, I drive a Tesla too, by the way. I drive a Model Y. I love my Tesla. And in our Tesla app for the car, we can see the Powerwall, and we can see how much energy that we're consuming when appliances are on and everything. And our air conditioner is so old that it just drains. It just drains those batteries. So and it's probably going to go out anytime soon because our air conditioner is like 22 years old. So we're getting a new HVAC system, and then our dryer is starting to give out, and so is our washer. They're about 8 years old. We have an Electrolux dryer and washer, and so the washer isn't cleaning our clothes and everything very well anymore, and then the dryer isn't really drying. So this week, Wednesday, we're getting a new air conditioner, HVAC system, heater. It's going to be a heat pump too, by the way. So we won't be relying on natural gas because natural gas has gone up like 60%. And we have our heater, our water heater. Those are the biggest culprits of gas. I do have a gas stove, but we're not getting rid of that. So they're heat pumps, so they'll be running off electricity. The HVAC system is going to be a heat pump. And then at the beginning of the year, we're going to invest in a new water heater because that's about ready to go out too. So we have all these things that we're doing and updating our house. And I forgot where I was going with this story. Oh, but so yeah, okay. So next weekend, it's going to be it might be crazy for me. So I will see, because on Saturday they're delivering the new washer and dryer, and that has to be installed. And then Sunday, the hubs and I are gonna have family day with Misha, and we're gonna go take her to the beach and go have lunch. So maybe Monday next week is when my next video will come up, either Saturday or Monday. So I'm going in with Pepti Lift now. And so with the Air Shot on the Medicube Booster Pro, I'll be using that twice a week. And the days that I'll be using that is probably Sundays and Wednesdays, okay? So Pepti Lift. And I know there's a lot of you that really wanted me to use the Pico toner. And oh gosh, I miss my Pico toner so much. I miss my Neurotris devices. But I don't think it would be fair to test the Jove's mask with using those, because the thing is that the Pico toners all work in the skin too. And it helps improve the quality and the elasticity and overall lift and tone of the skin and the muscles. And I just don't think it would be fair to use an electrical device that works in the skin to improve collagen and elastin and ATP with the Jove's mask. You won't really get to see how this mask truly works in the skin. And why did I pick the Jove's mask is because it's got a patented technology in it with their lights, which we'll talk about. It is a longer treatment, which I'm not really thrilled about, but when I was reading in their manual, you know, they say that I think you can use it for 10, 15, or 20 minutes, but they recommend like a system. And for what I'm going for with this mask, I have to use it for 20 minutes, at least 5 times a day. So I'm going in with Pepti Tone. And I'm kind of like, oh man, it's going to be a 20-minute treatment. That's where I love my panel, because my panel, I can just sit here for 6 to 10 minutes and I'm covering a large area at the same time. It's a lot more affordable than this Jove's mask. This Jove's mask is like over $700. And we have to see if this is worth $700 with the technology. Now, I guess they did just release a neck mask with this technology in it. But I mean, if you invest in both pieces, I'm not sure how much that new mask is, but I'm pretty sure it's probably around the same price. I mean, that's $1,400, where my Sama panel is like $400, and it's got the pulse light technology, which I love. To use for product penetration, and it helps reduce the free radical damage that you can get from the oxidative stress from red LED light therapy. So that was Pepti Tone. So I'm going to go in with Pepti Elastin. So today I'm going to use Pepti Repair because my skin does feel a little bit stingy from using the air shot mode. So if your barrier feels sensitive or it's compromised, you're going to feel stingy after using air shot mode, just so you know. So, and I'm going to be applying my Victoria DM Peptis to use under the Jove's mask. I'm not going to be using any my Sama products while I'm doing this test, because I'll have to wait an additional 15 to 20 minutes before I could perform the LED light therapy, even with the green rooibos toner. And I just don't have the time to do that with regular LED. If I was using my panel, I can spray it on right away, because the pulse light, when you're using the pulse light with the MySama panel, you don't have to worry about waiting that 15 or 20 minutes, while for using the MySama LED skincare products, okay? So that was Elastin. So we're going to go in with Pepti Pad. I mean, not Pepti Pad, but Procol. I am going to use Pepti Pad too. So I'm going to use Adipo twice a week as a mask. And I'll do it in the morning, like first thing in the morning. So I'm going to continue to use that as my treatment. Oh, I think I need a new Procol here. And then I'm going to be incorporating Pepti Pad from Victoria Dion. Or, you know what, I haven't used Adipo this week. So you let me know. Maybe I should just stop Adipo for right now. And then just use Pepti Pad, and then we could see how that works. I'll use Pepti Pad, or I'll use Adipo here on my my neck and my chest, but I'll stop using it on my face, and we'll just use Pepti Pad on my face. And we'll see how that goes for the next 3 months. What do you guys say? So we can just see like if it's gonna help. Oh my gosh, am I out of protocol? I have just enough left for this application. I have to open my new one. And I just did mistakenly put this all over my hands. Sometimes when I'm applying skincare on video, I'm not paying attention like I should. All right, so there's that. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with Pepti Repair. I applied Pepti Repair before Pepti Pad because Pepti Pad is pretty thick compared to Pepti Repair. So I know that they are updating the formula of Pepti Acne, but Pepti Acne I think is the thickest of the Peptis. So with your Peptis, you want to apply them, you know, thinnest to thin to thick. And then also, like, if you're using any acids such as like mandelic acid, glycolic acid serums, absorbic acid, vitamin C, L-absorbic acid, or absorbic acid, vitamin C serums, those go on before your Peptis, okay? Just so you guys know. And then after your Peptis are applied, that's when I would recommend that you go in with your growth factor, because most of your growth factor serums contain other ingredients such as hydrating ingredients, glycerin, hyaluronic acid, and those are all big molecules, and they will affect how the Peptis absorb into your skin. So that's why I recommend, if you are incorporating a growth factor with your Victoria DN Peptis, you apply it after your last Pepti, okay? Okay, so that is Repair. I love Repair. Oh my gosh, I love Repair. So now we're going to go into Pepti Pad, and Pepti Pad is kind of on the thicker side. It's still a little bit watery, but I'm going to apply this all over my face. I'm not going to I'll apply it here at the corners of my eyes because I do have those wrinkles, and this is supposed to be really good for helping to plump the wrinkles. But I definitely need to get this underneath my eyes because they need a lot of help after using the Medicube Booster Pro around my eyes. Now, if you guys want a device that is specific to use around your eyes while using the Booster Pro, you can use your Pico toner. You can use another microcurrent device. You just want to make sure when you're using it under the eyes, you keep it under 300 microamps. Here above the eyes, you can go higher to get the lift. Now, Medicube has the line shot device. I haven't tried it, but my friend picked it up, and she says it is much gentler around the eyes than the Booster Pro. So, and I am so tempted to pick it up because it is on sale right now for $132. And then I can use the 10% off code, my code, and pick it up. But I don't need it. I'm not going to use it right away. So we'll see what happens with Black Friday. I don't know if that's going to get cheaper. I don't know if they're liquidating those devices, but I doubt that they would get rid of the line shot device because their other devices are just way too strong to use around the eyes, and that's where that line shot comes in because it's optimized to use around the eyes and the lip area. So maybe I will pick it up eventually, but I really have to watch my spending on certain things because as you can see, we're doing a lot of updating to our home, and I don't really have like a set date of when I'm going to start my new job. So all that good stuff. Okay, so that was my last Pepti. Pepti Pad, it's like instantly hydrates your skin and it feels good. It's the one that feels sticky out of all the Peptis. Now the new Pepti HA or hyaluronic is going to contain sodium hyaluronate. So it's going to be similar to the Pepti HA packets that they have, just so you guys know. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so let's get, okay, while we're waiting for this, I'm just gonna read a little bit about this. Okay, so this has the patented FPT technology in it with the Jove's mask. So it says the device has 140 FPT focused light beams combining 4 types of light waves to target the whole face, dark circles, tear troughs, and nasolabial folds in an orderly arrangement, allowing high energy red light and near infrared light to act precisely on the skin. So with regular LED light therapy devices, the light spreads out. With the patented FPT focused light beams, it's a laser chip, it focuses it directly into the skin versus dispersing it out. Okay, now we have 660 nanometers, activate microcirculation, stimulate cell activity, accelerate skin metabolism, and brighten the complexion. We have 850 nanometers, stimulates the regeneration of collagen at the skin base, tighten and moisturizes the skin, and improves skin texture. 940 nanometers improves facial redness, stabilizes skin balance, inhibits the production of melanin, and relieve laxicity. And then we have 164 nanometers, improves fine lines, promotes the regeneration of collagen in deep tissues, enhances skin plumpness, strengthen and internal skin circulation. So each of the areas have different nanometers per the area to treat those main concerns. And I'll go over that more in another video. So we have 3 modes. We have M1 mode, which is soothing mode for 10 minutes. It says, recommended mode schemes. Okay, M1 mode, which is the soothing mode, and then M3, which is deep mode for 10 minutes. So M1 is suitable for dry, sensitive skin, oily, sensitive skin, function, stabilize the barrier, promotes microcirculation, improves skin texture, anti-aging, and wrinkle reduction. Then we have M2 mode, which is standard, and it's suitable for combination skin, other skin types. Function is to brighten and reduce dark spots, lighten red and dark circles, anti-aging, wrinkle reduction. And then we have M3, which is deep mode. Oops, sorry, I read that wrong. Okay, so M2 standard mode. It says to use that mode for 15 to 20 minutes. It's suitable for combination skin, other skin types. Function, it's deep brightening and dark spot reduction. Then we have M3 deep mode for, it says 15 to 20 minutes. Suitable for combination skin, other skin types. Function is deep anti-aging and wrinkle reduction. So they have 2 ways you can use this. So if you have combination skin, and if you have, if you want skin brightening, then you want to do mode 2 for 10 minutes. And then for your anti-aging concerns, you follow it with deep mode, which is mode number 3 for 10 minutes. For my skin, because my skin is on the sensitive side, you want to use mode 1, which is the soothing mode for 10 minutes, and then you use deep mode for 10 minutes. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use mode 1 for 10 minutes and mode 3 for 10 minutes, and we're going to be using this for 5 days a week, just like that. So you can just use one mode a day. If you're going to use one mode, they recommend using it for 15 to 20 minutes. If you're going to combine 2 modes per your skin type and concerns, you use either mode 1 if you have sensitive dry skin, or mode 2 if you have combination skin, for 10 minutes, and then you follow through with the deep mode for anti-aging for 10 minutes. Okay, all right. Maybe I'm not in the right mindset to do all this. So here's my Aduro mask. Now the Aduro mask is a 10-minute treatment. So I have to do something for my neck because the only thing I've been doing for my neck is products. And I haven't used any product penetration device on my neck. I haven't used LED light therapy. So let's put this on first. Now, the one thing I don't like about the Aduro neck mask is I wish that they had a clip here. I have shoes that have a shoes. I have I just gotta breathe here. I have I have pants that have a pocket on them. Gosh. Okay. So the packaging of this mask is absolutely gorgeous. Now they did give me a discount code for this yet. They sent me the link and everything to sign up for it, but I haven't signed up for it because I haven't tried it yet. So this has a clip on it, which I love. This is my first time taking this out of the box. I've only charged the controller and I charged it within the box. So what's really nice is they give you this cushion to place here in the mask. So when you store it, it doesn't, it stores very nicely. So I have to give them kudos for their packaging. It is very, very nice. And it should be if you're spending this kind of money on a device. I think all these devices, if they're charging, they're charging hundreds of dollars now, and they should really up their game and give us cases for these devices. They really should. A travel case, something to store it in. All right, so here is the mask. It's actually heavier than what I expected. So this is silicone, and then the inside is silicone. Let's turn it on really quick. So here's the power button. I guess that's not the power button. Well, crap. It's not turning on. Did I get a dud? It cannot be dead. I just charged this. It doesn't work. Well, that's not good. Because that means that we're not going to be able to do this. Darn. It cannot be dead. I'm going to plug it in really quick. Sorry, guys. Let's see. It can't be dead. It's charged. But it won't turn on. It's charged. I'm pressing it and holding it. Well, it doesn't work. Let's look in the manual really quick. It will not turn on. Let's see. So it's fully charged. Do we have a troubleshooting in here? Well, it's fully charged. I'm pressing and holding the power button and it won't turn on. Well, that is a bummer. I got a dud. I got a dud. So, no jokes mask today. It's fully charged. I don't understand it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to reach out to them and then we're not gonna do this today. Well, that is a bummer. Okay, well, let's go on with the osmosis Oh, I'm just going to put this right here. I'm so bummed. That is not cool, especially when something is $700. Let's just go into using my osmosis serums with the Epic Skin Tool. I am so disappointed. I am so disappointed. All right, so I'm going to go in with Stem Factor. Well, I guess maybe, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to take 2 pumps of my Stem Factor. That is crazy. Can you guys believe this? I cannot believe this. I'm literally shocked and lost for words. I guess I probably should have tried it, but I just charged it. So, I mean, what am I gonna do? It's not my fault. So they're gonna have to send me a new one. Maybe I can ask them to send me the neck mask so I can try them together, so I don't have to use a separate neck mask. Okay, so I went in with Stem Factor and I'm cocktailing Rescue, Correct, and Catalyst MD serums. Now, my Correct MD serum is getting low, so I will be switching out to the Renew here soon. I am going to take 5 pumps of the infused mist and make my little cocktail here in my hand. And we're gonna apply this. So I think today it will be interesting to see how the Epic Skin Tool feels on my skin after using the air shot mode, because like I said, my skin feels a little bit sensitive today. These feel a little bit stingy, but we'll do it. Now with the Epic Skin Tool, it does create microcirculation in the skin, and it's a patented design with those pyramids for a product penetration tool. So it doesn't, poke holes in your skin. It doesn't have any electricity going through it. So everyone can use the Epic Skin Tool, which is nice for those who can't use any electrical devices because they have contraindications. So what Osmosis recommends is when you are going to use the Epic Skin Tool is you take about 5 pumps of your mist and you work the serums into your skin. And then once they're worked into the skin, you wait for just a few, like a minute or so. And then you're going to go in with your Epic Skin Tool, work those in, and then when you're done, you're going to go in with the mist again and massage the serums in your skin again. So let's see. I have the Epic Body Tool. And one thing I was thinking what I could do is once we get this mask situation figured out, what we're going to do, if they send me another one of these, and while I'm doing the mask, I could do a Pico toner treatment a couple times a week, which we could do that because my arms really need some help because I haven't been working out or anything like that. So here's the Epic Face Tool and here is the Epic Body Tool. So it is nice to use on your body, but I think it's really nice to use on your chest. But you can use this one on your chest. Now, when you get your Epic Skin Tool, there are instructions here on how to use it. And they recommend that you use it going down. Now, I like going down on my neck. I don't like going down on my face. I prefer to go up. And Dr. Ben says that you can use it that way. And then they recommend coming down on your cheeks like this. I just go like this, okay? You can use this any way you'd like to use it. He said there's no wrong way to use it. It's just that when you're using this on the skin, you don't want to apply a lot of pressure because that's where it can become painful. Now, these are coated in copper, so copper is really good for the skin. It has lots of many benefits. It helps with, elasticity in the skin. It's got healing benefits. So let's get into this, shall we? Oh, and then I have their there's Duo Skin Tool. So this has a single roller on it. So let me pull that out. All right, so let's do this. So I'm going to start right here at my chin. And I just like to go 5 times per a section. And then I'm going to I like to go up on my forehead. They say to go down, but I'll go up. And I'm not putting any pressure on this. I'm just letting the weight of the tool touch my skin. Like the handle is pretty weighty, just so you guys know. Okay. Shoot, I'll just do my whole forehead right now. So, and these pyramids feel pretty pointy on the skin. My face is going to be so red from this, and it does stay red for a while, which kind of makes me nervous to use it during the day. So I might just stick with using it at night. And if your serums are still sticky, you need to let them absorb into the skin a little bit more, because if you don't, this isn't going to glide on the skin very well. Okay, now let's go down to my neck. This feels really good on that sternomasculoid. Now, you can control how much it grabs on your skin by moving the handle up and down. So I don't really like for it to grab my skin that much because it doesn't feel good. Okay, oof, that's right. I can use this on the center of my neck now. Well, that is a big bummer about the Joe's mask. I was super excited to try it. I mean, I've seen like people have results in 5 days. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using this twice a day. I think I'm going to use it just once a day. So now I'm going to come over here to my chest, and I'm going to go one above my collarbone and one right underneath it. And then I'm going to move down and like this. You see how red I get from this? It's really red, and it's going to be like this for a while too, by the way. Okay. On the chin, I like to go down like this. Okay. Now you can take just one roller and you can roll it out. I like to do 5 times. And then I'll come over here I'll go up and down 5 times. Take this side, up and down 5 times. And then you can go like this above your eye. Do not use it on your eyelid, your movable eyelid. Okay, now, and then let's do half the lip. Now when I do my lip, I like to go up and down like this. Like you're using a micro needling roller. You can also just take one and go like this. So you can just use this, but they came out with a massage tool with just one roller on it. And you can go back and forth like this. It's a little bit easier to use. You can go down on your nose. And I do 3 passes here in my nose. And then in between your brows. Okay, I'll go above my eye. And then out. And then up and down. Okay, so there's our product penetration. So now I'm going to go in with the mist. And you can just spray this on your face. I took about 8 sprays. But I like to spray it in the palm of my hand and mix it all up in between my hands and then apply it all over my skin just like this. And then just keep working those serums into my skin. Okay, feels really good. These new Osmosis MD formulations, I'm just going to take about 4 more sprays and just come over here to my chest a little bit more. They really penetrate better into the skin versus the regular Osmosis MD products. So they have, it's all Osmosis MD, but they have the serums in the black bottle. They're specifically MD at the end of each one, so Catalyst MD. So these have, I think, I forgot what it was. I think these have higher, not a higher concentration, more ingredients in it. I forgot. It's more of it's the professional line, where now the old Osmosis MD products, the ones in the white bottles, they're still the same, but you can buy those everywhere, where this is only sold by licensed professionals, and they have better ingredients in it, a little bit more ingredients in it than the original Osmosis serums. Oh God, I'm just losing it today. So sorry. All right, so those are penetrated into my skin. So now that this controller has been plugged in for over 5 minutes, let's see if it will turn on the mask. No, it's completely dead. I'm doing a quick press and I'm doing a long press. Pressing both at the same time. Nope. So it doesn't work. It does not work. I am so irritated by that. I'm so irritated. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my Revision DEJ eye cream. Usually during the day, I don't use this like when I go to work because I'm not wearing foundation. I use my Color Science Total Eye 3-in-1. And that doubles as an eye cream for me. So with all of my Osmosis serums, I put them around my eyes and on my lids, and the DEJ eye cream you can put all around your eyes and on your lids, and it's supposed to help with fine lines and wrinkles and firming and tightening up those eyelids. And I do see a difference In my eyelids and the skin here, it is tighter, but you know, I don't have a lift, but this skin is a lot tighter than what it was before. I still could use some help, and that's where my microcurrent would come in. As you can tell, I miss my microcurrent. So I usually will go in with my Dalba mist, depending on my skin. If I'm feeling really dehydrated and my skin is feeling a bit dry, I'll go in with the aromatic spray. And this is for those of you who have normal to dry skin. If you have normal to oily skin, that's where the first serum spray would come in. So I'm just going to spray this on because I really love this. It just makes me feel good. It smells good. And it's so cooling and refreshing on my skin. Both of them are. They're both lovely. I love to spray those over my makeup too for a setting spray. And so mainly what I've been using those for is to spray on before I put my moisturizer. But I did pick up the Naturium Barrier Bounce Advanced Skin Hydrator. This is like an oil serum, and I am so in love with it. I've been wearing it under my moisturizer versus on top. They say if you have dry skin, put this on under your moisturizer. If you have like normal skin and you want some more hydration and radiance in your skin, then you apply this on top of your moisturizer. But I have been loving it for underneath. Now, you have to make sure that you give this a really good shake. So this has 8% squalene, 2% urea, and then it has a ceramide complex. So when you pump it out, it does sort of look separated. And that's the ceramide separating from the squalane. So that's one pump. And it has a slight oily feel to it, but it absorbs into the skin, and your skin is so juicy and so bouncy. I love it, love it. Now I did order the Prequel, I think it's called the Quench Hydrator Serum. I'm taking another pump, and that has a nice ingredient deck on it too. So for those of you who are looking for, you know, hydration products that don't contain hyaluronic acid, you can look into the Barrier Bounce Serum from Naturium or the Prequel Serum. So I haven't tried the Prequel Serum yet. That is going to be on its way. That's on its way to me. I think it's supposed to be here Thursday of next week. It comes from New Jersey. So, but I really love the way this feels on my skin. I love the way my makeup applies over this with their moisturizer. I love the way my sunscreen feels with this. So I'm going to put that over there. And then I have been testing, I've only been testing these for, I think, 4 days now, morning and night. So I'm applying these morning and night. I'm not using the Isden creams right now because I really wanted to try these both because they are affordable, and I'm looking for a really good affordable moisturizer in my skincare routine because, you know, I'm paying $135 each for the Isden creams with day cream and a night cream, which I love those, and those could be a one and done product. But I'm using all these other serums, so I need to cut back somewhere, and why not try the Naturium? So this is the multi-peptide moisturizer. It has a multi-peptide blend and encapsulated vitamin C, and it has panthenol in it, and it's supposed to be nourishing, soothing, improves the look of fine lines and texture. So this alone is just a tad bit too light for me. I took 3 pumps. But I love it over the Barrier Bounce Serum. And I love the Barrier Bounce Serum on top of it as well. But I have been really loving that serum mainly for under it. It just really smooths out your skin. But this has been working out really good. I have to say, I'm really, really liking it a lot. So there we go with that. Okay. Wow. Feels really, really good. So I definitely think you guys should look into trying these Naturium products. They're really, really good. I hear a lot of people really like their Retinol serum. So that's a good option for a Retinol that is, affordable. They have they have exfoliating acids. They have a mandelic acid. They have niacinamide. They have vitamin C. They have tranexamic acid. I think they even have azelaic acid if I'm not mistaken. They have a retinol. So they have a bunch of really lovely pro-aging serums and treatments in their line, and everybody seems to really, really like them. So let's give their moisturizers a shot and see how they work out. And then, if I like them, I will definitely try more in the future. Now, I got this little breakout right here. I think it's just an irritation, but okay, so here's my skin. It feels really good. It feels really nice and smooth. So I'm going to go in with the Neova Silk Sheer SPF. So this has a slight tint to it, but it doesn't really do anything to change the color of your skin. This is just in here that as a photo finish to help with any white cast you might get. So I'm taking 3 pumps. So as you see, it's just sort of peachy. But this is a really nice sunscreen. It has those DNA repair enzymes in it. And when I wear this, I definitely have to prep my skin really well for underneath for moisture because it does have a tendency to dry out my skin. But what I notice is when I take this off, after I take this off at night, is that my skin looks really good. I've been testing it on my neck and my chest, and then when on the weekends when I wear foundation, I've been testing it under the foundation. And under my foundation, I do prefer the Color Science Classic more so than this because with this one, I do experience some peeling. Where the Color Science Classic, I don't experience any peeling, and I don't experience that with the Flex. So, okay, so there's that. So let's apply this to my neck and my chest. So I took 5 pumps, and I'm just going to apply this. So if you have precancerous lesions, actinic keratosis, if you have a lot of sun damage, I would definitely recommend this because of those DNA repair enzymes. They're amazing. And Neova has a really good DNA repair enzyme. So if you tried the Photozyme and you didn't like it, maybe it was breaking you out, I would definitely give the Neova DNA repair serum a try. I would give this sunscreen a try. It does contain a little bit of a chemical in it. It's the oxycinate, I believe, but there's also zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. But I have the Isden sunscreens, and I do not like those. Those burn my eyes, and they have this oily texture. So those are a miss for me. I just use those on my body now because I couldn't give them away to anybody. Nobody wanted them, so I'm using them on my body now. But there's also that new one. It's called Lightsaver? But it's an SPF 30. This is an SPF 40, and then the Isden is an SPF 50. But as you can see, that did take down some of the redness in my skin. And then this photo finish filter, it does blur out your wrinkles and makes your skin really look nice. So if you're someone who doesn't like to wear a like foundation or a tinted sunscreen that's like a foundation like the Color Science, I would definitely look into this because I think it makes your skin look really, really pretty. Just beware that you want to make sure that you are well hydrated under this because it will have a tendency to kind of make your skin just slightly a little bit on like the dry side. That is my suggestion to you, but isn't it pretty? I think it's so pretty. It looks really good. I definitely love this for every day on my neck and my chest. And it is one that I would repurchase for sure. I would definitely repurchase this. I am loving it, okay? Now, with my job, I did get, I have it in here. I have a Zeo skin kit and one of their serums. Okay, I haven't opened this yet. So this is the Zeo Skin Health, getting skin ready, all skin types. So there's a gentle cleanser, their exfoliating polish, and their complexion renewal pads in here. It's a set. Now at work, our popular products are their growth factor serum, their intense eye cream, their exfoliating polish, the complexion renewal pads, their gentle cleanser, their power defense, their illuminating AOX serum, and then the hydroquinone and also their tretinoin. Those are the popular products at work from AlohaJenn. We don't sell much of their sunscreens. The sunscreen that flies off the shelves all the time is the Neova. But if I was to pick another product to try from AlohaJenn besides this kit, I would definitely want to try their growth factor. It's plant-based, but everyone at work who uses that, they don't use it all the time, but the day after, the night that they use it, when they come into work, their skin looks so good. But it's like $248. And I don't get my discount from them yet because I haven't been there for 3 months. So it's not something that I'm going to pick up anytime soon. But I'm kind of thinking about giving that kit back because, like, I kind of feel like since I'm leaving, or maybe I'll just give it to one of them because I kind of feel guilty for taking that. Is that, I don't know, that's just me. I think, well, I did earn it because I did a training on AlohaJenn, but I kind of feel like I should just give it back. I don't know, it's just me. The sunscreen, I'm not going to give back because I've already used it. And I got that from a training from Neova too. But the AlohaJenn, I'm not going to use it probably for a while. I don't know, I'm just kind of losing it here. All right, so here's my skincare for today. I am so sorry about the Jove's mask and it didn't work. I am so disappointed. So I'm gonna reach out to Jove's. Maybe I can get them to send me their neck piece at the same time too, since it is new. So I will keep you guys posted. And then I'm just gonna continue to move along with just using my Osmosis Epic Skin Tool and the AirShot mode with the Booster Pro and work in my fascia until I hear back from Jove's on what they're going to do and how long it'll be before I get the mask. And then once I get that mask, then we'll do this all over again. All right, guys, I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.